everyone, welcome to Toying Talks. Hello everyone, welcome to Toying Talks. Thank you for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
Where her blood is still very, very active, especially at this dispensation. Remember in the olden days, then they cut a woman something comot so that her body no go dey gbek fuke. But this dispensation, nobody they cut woman something again. Nobody they call girl child things again. So their body is not the same thing as the body of olden days women. Go and ask. The body of younger girls of today, younger ladies, is not the same as the body of older women. Older women, then they circumcise us. The circumcision, it helped my generation to some extent. But you see the young generation, that circumcision where they know they do again is part of the reason why a lot of things is happening now. Take it or leave it. Edo Uchebe. Ori e buru ni. Ori e buru ni. Any sure again block here. With that silly question. Bye. Ori e lo bo ti block e ma worry. A man that there is for every man, except you want to lie. As you are aging, your strength is reducing. Kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ fi kún. No, I don't want that kind of joke. I don't want that kind of joke. We are talking generally. Somebody sent me a message. Pé kí n má sọ̀rọ̀ Sacom yẹn pé is Facebook will like. I mean, social media does not allow it. Thank you. I've seen it. I won't mention it again. I've checked it. I've seen your message. I won't mention it again. Their body is not the same. The younger generation is not the same. That something helped in those days. Apart from that, discipline day. Girl child no open eyes and all that. Any man we won't give himself trouble, we no one rest for peace of for your old age. Now I go say, at this my age, you are about 50 something going to 60. You can't say na 30 something picking. Now you want. Ole ni any. Because by the time you are getting to, let's say you are 55, right? And you now go for a lady of 30. That is what some of you want. You now go for a lady of 30. In another 15 years, you will be 70. The lady will be 50. And that 50, she is still like at her peak. At 70, tell me how many something you won't do. At that stage, all you want to do at that stage is even to carry your newspaper and be reading. Is to be carrying newspaper and be reading. All you want to do at that time is to just waka jeje. But at that stage of that lady's life, she's seeing her friends. Ned will be more than 70. Ned will be more than 70 by that time. By that time, this Ned Nwoko that you mentioned, his own case will now be like the case of that Okoya man. Abi, you won't tell me say Okoya still dey kere Washade. Eje ma tanra yin. You will tell me say na Okoya dey kere Washade. Memphis, You go dey use am caress the surface. That surface at that time when you dey take am caress, it cannot satisfy the woman. Iná burúkú lẹ̀ ń dá sí lábẹ́. Imagine seeing the something at that age. A woman at that age, and that man at that age. Woman never tire. She dey at her prime. Man don't tire. You won't come say, you want to do something. And you know, say this Viagra. It's not for it's not for everybody. You go and get high blood pressure, you go use am. Orun re àti gbé bá rele. Àti gbé bá rele. Àti gbé bá rele. Ngo bá lọ lo nǹkan tí ó yẹ kó lò. Wá bá ya sọdá sọ́run. Àwọn tí ó yẹ kán bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n ya máa bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe. Torí ẹ máa ń kọjá àyè yín. Ẹ máa ń kọjá àyè yín, ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin. Instead of you, manage what you have. Kẹjọ dọjọ́ alẹ́, kẹjọ dọjọ́ ogbó. Ẹ dà nǹkan rú. Ìgbẹ́ tó bá yá, you will say, something must kill a man. Something must kill a man. Wọ́n fi ṣe yín kẹ́ máa ṣáájú obìnrin lọ ni. Èwo ni something must kill a man. Women no one die. Now you won't buy. Something must kill a man. At that stage, ó wá di ọjọ́ alẹ́ tí gbogbo body ti sọ̀kalẹ̀. Ẹpọ̀n ti di ó ti dàbí kí ló ń pè puff tó dry. Ẹ má bínú. Àwọn ọkùnrin máa bínú, ẹ jẹ́ máa lọ. Let me go. At that stage, where we say you are supposed to do jeje láyé gbà. Go with your wife. That is not that her body is not still looking for something. Tára tí ẹ náà ti balẹ̀. Kẹ́ ṣọlidé, kẹjọ ní nice time, kẹjọ jókòó, kẹ́ reminisce. Generation gap ò sí ńbẹ̀. You can remember. Do you remember this song in 19 Kiniko? Oh yes, I was in school that time. I remember the song. But you go ask somebody. The lady, you she's asking you, Papa, whatever she they call you. Daddy, you remember this song? Daddy will be like, I know they sing that song. I was too old when they released that song. Who sang the song? Who sang the song? K1 say Baba no go die unless to buy darúgbó. Kò ṣe lọ fọ́mọ kékeré. K1 got ti lẹ̀. Ẹ má tanra yín. K1 don lẹ̀. The K1 of ayé àtijọ́ is not the K1 you are seeing now. K1 wo ni Baba no go die unless to buy darúgbó. Ẹ lọ bí tí ò bá ti lẹ̀. K1 ti lẹ̀. K1 go lè ṣeré kéré wọn. Ṣẹ́ni tó ti ṣe kíní kí wọ́n porúkọ ẹ̀. Surgery bí ẹ̀mélòó kan pẹ̀lú kíní. Baba no go die unless to buy darúgbó kọ́. Ẹ yé kó máa tanra wọn. Ẹ yé kó máa tanra wọn. Wọ́n bá tanra wọn tán kan jẹ́ agbọ́. Òun ló dáfá fún irú ọmọ yẹn sí Aláàfin. That small girl fún Aláàfin. The girl say Baba was not doing anything. How they now became pregnant is what I don't even know. I always think of that. Pé ṣé Baba dó àwọn ọmọ yìí lóyún ni? Àbí báwo náà ṣe lóyún? K1 ti sẹ́ńpẹ̀. K1 ayé àtijọ́. Àwọn yẹn wọ́n nu ẹni àwọ̀. Àwọn yẹn ti gentle. Kò sí nǹkan. Àwọn gan mọ̀ pọ́n bó ṣe wà yẹn go K1 go fẹ́ kú bó ṣe wà yẹn. He don't want pie. He wants to enjoy his labor. Ṣebí all of us were thinking pé òun àti if it's K1 of those days, him and with all the wahala he has with Ropo of recent, if I don't send Ropo packing, he think say if he send Ropo packing again, where he won't start from again, he go carry another woman. The one where he go carry, make it not be said that one go gag in neck inside house. Oh ya farabale. If now before, all of us were thinking oh àti Ropo they will scatter. They are still together. Over the stage ọkùnrin ara ẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ balẹ̀. Ọkùnrin tí ò bá fẹ́ kọjú alẹ́ òun rí yamayama. Ó ya fara balẹ̀ pẹ̀lú Ropo. Pé eléyìí go ìgbọ́ràn sóhun lẹ́nu. Tó bá lóbìnrin tó if you have a woman that tó ń gbọ́ràn sí ẹ lẹ́nu, you don't know what you have. Tí ò gbọ́ ẹ lẹ́nu. Ropo is a gentle girl. We know Ropo self. Really, she's a calm lady. So K1 of those days. K1 of those days. I to send Europe packing. But again too. But some gule man, we don't even get plenty. Okay, somebody said, Doris said, in those days it was the ritual that kept them from promiscuity, not the circumcision. Today, religion and civilization changed the African practice. 40, 30 years ago, we had so many of our women doing home and abroad. Last, speaking where no go well. But it wasn't this bad though. It wasn't this bad. I think the economy too is playing a very vital role in what is going on. The economy, the way economy is bad, people are finding life difficult is another thing. But trust me, there are so many ladies, despite how difficult life is, who won't pie on top, main door at an age. You know, there are so many ladies that despite the situation, the economy and everything, they are still decent. You know, but many younger generation, and they don't know that all these things will boomerang. They don't know. They are thinking because they are doing it, they can go scot-free. Some will not put it on social media. They think it is covered. It is not covered. Whatever you sow, you will reap one day. And I always say, never compare your life to a life of a man. As a lady, men can do some things and get away with it. As a woman, you cannot afford to. You know why? I have seen cases of girls that we grew up with. May I not talk too much. That we went to school with. That I know when we were young. That, you know, they lived this careless life. Today, it came back. What you think you are doing and you think it's in my past can come back and haunt you. And haunt your future. Everything, moral is declining seriously among our people. It's declining seriously. And it's going to affect. I was discussing with somebody yesterday. Hey, the person is here. I will not mention her name. We were discussing yesterday. And that person said, Aunty Adunni, you worry what? I said, well, he said, you know, I don't want my children to marry Nigerian people. I said, why? When she gave me reason, I agree with her. Brother, mi mo rí message yín o, mo wà on live o, tẹ́ bá ń wò mí o. Mo rí message yín, so I'm acknowledging, má dá yín lóhùn tí n bá ṣe tán. When children are feeding parents, how can they be corrected? God bless you, son of God. Those are part of the things that is making things decline. Some parents, my age group, they don't tire, they don't want to work again. They are expecting children to be feeding them. You know, this is our culture where we think once we have children, they get to a certain stage, those children should start taking over our expenses. Is one of the reasons. There is nothing stopping a woman of 60, 65, still working. We see them here. I was here at one office 2 days ago. The woman that attended to me was almost 70. Almost 70. She's still working. In fact, she was a worker in training. I had to see. She said, please, they are training me. I just started this work. And I said, how old are you? She told me her age. I said, wow. She said, they are training me, so you have to be patient with me. They are teaching me how to do it, and I'm using you as a case. I said, no problem. She's almost 70. But in our own culture, we are expecting the children to still come and start feeding. We think once we get to a certain age, you will see some women, they are not even old yet. They don't want to work again. The burden, the pressure we give ourselves as a people in our community is one of the reasons we are getting to where we are. I know some women, when I was in Nigeria, I would look at them. When I was in the farm, I would see small children come and hustle in the farm. And I would say, where is your parents? They will say, my parents, my mother, me. They are there, especially those people that will call their parents, me, wanle. I say mẹ́yìn mi wà nílé. Kí ni mẹ́yìn mi mọ́mì ẹ̀ ń ṣe? Mọ́mì mi wà nílé, wọn ò ṣe nǹkan kan. Wọn ò ṣe nǹkan kan. Wọ́n sùn wọ́n jí. Ṣé mọ́mì ẹ̀ ló ní kí wọ́n máa ṣiṣẹ́? A ní àṣà jẹun. So owó tí n bá ti make, màá mú lọ ilé fún mẹ́yìn mi. Wọ́n á fi ṣe bẹ̀. I will say, wow. The money you will make, you take to your parents. How old are you? I'm talking about children 9 years old, 10 years old, 12 years old, 13, 14 years old. That means their parents are in their 30s. Most times, less than 40. And the parents are at home doing nothing. And these are the people, if you are not careful, you better monitor your children very well before they go and fall in love with one child. Tí wọ́n train dada. And these are the people that people will get married to. And they get married all because of money. Money is their drive for everything. They will tell you the poverty they experience, they don't want to experience it again. And they don't care any tomba magbe along the way. But here, we have elderly people. Toyin Shishe. Toyin Jade. As I'm talking, my mother is still going to shop. She's in her 70s, late 70s. Ati sọ̀rọ̀ títí. She's still going to shop as I'm speaking. One lang wo le joko le. And she don't ask anybody for anything. If you give her, fine. If you don't give her, she don't worry. Ara wọn la wa ti mú. So a parent, now imagine all these younger children, àwọn young ladies that are now depending on men. How is the future going to be in our community? A man, a parent, tí ò fi ṣẹ́ kọ́ rẹ̀. Irú àwọn younger ladies that think it has to be a man that will fend for you. Nǹkan tó what they use us to train, ó fi train àwa làwa dàgbà dé. Irú àwa ń sìn, we don't. My mother made me to not to be collecting money from man. No, ó dẹ̀ mọ́ mi lára di sìn. I don't know how to ask for money. I don't know. If you don't give me, I will not ask. If you give me, if it is too much, I will say it is too much. Don't fi kọ́ mi ni. Àtẹ́lẹ̀ ọwọ́ ọ̀yàn ní ò gbọ́dọ̀ tọ̀yàn jẹ. Ẹ wá kó àwọn ọmọ jọ. Ẹ kọ́ wọn bó ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́. Nígbà tí ìyá ò bá ṣiṣẹ́, tó jẹ́ bàbá nìkan tó ń rí tó ń bá jáde lọ. Ìmí gan bàbá gan ò ní ṣiṣẹ́. Bàbá lọ tó wẹ̀. Wọ́n á máa bára wọn sùn. Báwo la yé àwọn ọmọ ṣe fẹ́ rí? Báwo ni ayé àwọn ọmọ ṣe fẹ́ rí? And that is why, honestly, that me and my sister that said, that my sister that we had discussion with yesterday said, I'm scared of my children marrying from Nigerian family. He said because yes, all these people have their own problem too. But their own problem is not that one family will be depending on somebody and be putting pressures on them, expecting them to do more than enough. Putting pressure. Àwa joyè olówó kan láàrin family. Àwa joyè olówó kan láàrin family. Up to bí ṣe ń sọ yìí. Okay, today is Friday. My mother doesn't go to shop on Friday. Monday to Thursday, she's there. On Saturday, she's there. She will not go on Sunday. Fridays and Sunday, she will not go. When I say, kílẹ̀ ń rí tàgàn, kílẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn kan tó ń rà. She said, àwọn customer mi yìí wọ́n aláìjà. Mo lè pè wọ́n sì kẹ́ máa gbọ́. Irú ẹ̀ ní sí, she won't go. But other days, she will be there. Now I tell her, say, you know the rest. I say, kílẹ̀ tún tajà fún. Wọ́n ní ṣé kí máa disturb yín ni. I say, alájà, disturb wa báwo? Tẹ́ bá need nǹkan kan kílẹ̀ tán wa lọ sí school fún. She said, don't worry. When I need something, I will let you guys know. Ìtẹ́ bá mú wá, màá gbà. Mi ìfẹ́ stress yín, kí ni yín ṣáà máa dùn bí tẹ́ wà. She didn't go to school, oh. This woman didn't go to school. But if you are looking for a very good woman,